Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Scott here. A little bit different today. We are doing a different video, and the video today that we're doing is the fastest cars in Gran Turismo 7. So in third place from all the testing and research I've done is the Borgata Vision Gran Turismo. All the reports said it was just under 300 miles an hour for the fastest speed. So what we're going to do is, I guess we're going to do the special stage X because it's probably the best one to do. So coming in and second place is the SRT Tomahawk S VGT. So this one, I'm going to let you just kind of see it. What I like about this car, this has been my main testing car. Right off the bat, this one you can do overtake and gas and never ever let off. Anytime I'm testing, if I have the opportunity, I use this car. And if you watch our speed, it is just incredible what this car does. The faster you drive, the harder it is to control it. So the less inputs you have to put in. So if you notice our speed, all the reports that I read, and this is, again, I've been driving this car for a long time. I don't have this tuned up perfect. I believe if I can go through and adjust the gear ratios and stuff, it can go faster. The reports I've seen online is as much as 323 miles an hour that you can get with this car. I don't know if we'll get 300 on this, but you can definitely see how fast this car is. So if you're gonna test, if you're going into unlimited points tracks that doesn't require a special car, this is the car you want. It's only 1 million credits, which is on par of a lot of other specialty cars that aren't in the legendary track where it can cost as much as 20 million. There's hardly any update you can do to this car. And it's really easy to drive. It handles, I don't have to do very many inputs. It's just all around a really nice car. If you look at my first place series, not the stock series, this was the car I was racing everywhere. Every single track I was racing this car. And I would just blow everybody away. That was a limited series that was going to be long term, but I realized I needed to make a change to make it more interesting. We'll see what we get on this one before we move on to the ultimate fastest car. And a little hint, the two fastest cars are both Dodges. So that's kind of a little hint for you. There's major problems with the other car, and we'll go over that. I think we're more than halfway done. As you can see, I never let off the gas. I never let up overtake. This is an electric car. There's enough battery. If you notice on the left-hand side that I don't have to let off the overtake. So this car can be very helpful if you're trying to make money. On one of the tracks that I do, the Trial Mountain, I use this car because I want to go as fast as I can to make the most money. So we're getting ready to go into the corner. Very small inputs. Very easy to drive. So if you've got a chance, hit this track with this car and really test it out. It's fun to drive. It's fun to beat everybody with the Super Autopilot. And that's pretty much for our second fastest car, which will probably be the most used car. Okay, so just barely under 4 minutes. Okay, so now we move. This next car, which is the absolute fastest car in the game, for the most part, this is a huge, huge problem. This car, you really can't use it very many places at all. So let's go ahead and let's change over to it. It is still a Dodge, and here it is. Take a look at your difference of your two cars. Look at the horsepower. 2.5 times more horsepower. And it's still a Dodge. Problem is, this is not a road car. So the Dodge SRT Tomahawk X Vision. So this one, for the most part, can't go into any standardized race. The performance points are way too high, and it's not a road car. So you're pretty much going into some time trials, possibly some multiplayer races, and that's almost it. You're really not going anywhere else. So we're going to go back to the same track we were at. We're going to go into a time trial, just so we can test it. I have hardly ever driven this car. So go down to our time trials. This one is not easy to drive. When I went into the corner on this one, I was hitting the walls. The little amount of movement you have to do because you're going so fast, I'm definitely not used to it. So if you look, we topped out at almost 300. We're already almost 400 miles an hour. This would be so awesome. You can see what I'm doing. I'm overcorrected. This thing is very unstable. Kind of hurt that time trial of trying to see 4 minutes. Maybe I won't use overtake. So we'll get back up to speed. Down the front. I was trying to see if we could hit 400 miles an hour. Looks like I don't have it tuned up to do it. Yeah. 394 looks like is where we're topping out at. Because I haven't made any changes. I'm going to pull off the overtake as we go into the corner. Don't want to crash again. So this is the fastest current car from everything that I've seen in Gran Turismo. So that little wing in the back must make a huge difference. So we'll take our wing off. Down there we'll put the overtake on. Trying to get a very slight inputs so I don't crash again. If you take off the overtake, it slows you down a little bit, and that seems to help. There was a big mistake there with me kind of crashing. I really wanted to see what the time difference was between these two. So if you want to just have some fun, I don't know how many, I haven't done any multiplayer races yet. so I'm not positive how many people set up a multiplayer race with this car. It would be interesting to do no overtake in a multiplayer race in this track. Kind of stay in the center. Okay, so we're going to go into the corner. We're going to take off the overtake, which is going to put the wing up and slow me down a little bit. It does make it easier in the corner. So if you're testing this car out, don't use the overtake. You'll be able to control it a little bit easier, but leave me comments below. If you drive this car for the first time, did you crash? First time you drove it. Yeah, huge difference if you let off that overtake. Oh, so there you go. You know what? Let's do one more. I let off the gas there a second, but I'm really, really curious. Here's where I crashed. So, yeah, leave comments below if you raced this car. How easy was it for you to control? We're both on and off overtake. So if you leave your overtake on and you do your controls, was it too difficult? If you start to spin out, release your overtake, because that will help you out greatly. Okay, so getting close to going into the corner. Get ready to slow down here, kill some of our speed to make it easier to control in the corner. And once we come out of the corner, we have good control. So those are your 3 fastest cars, and of course this is the only car that you're not really going to be able to do much with. Kind of, I don't want to say depressing, but it would have been really nice. If you look at the bottom, you can see I'm already 8.9 seconds faster this lap than I was on the previous lap because of the crash. So I'm going to let off a little bit because I'm starting to drift like this. So if you start drifting like that, let off. Start drifting a little bit. Off that overtake, which will help you to catch yourself. Very, very slow movements. You're almost not moving at all. Back off, starting to drift. And we're going to get ready to go in the corner, letting off, kill some speed. Get that wing on the back to help me turn. And we will go to the start finish line and see what we got. So just under 4 minutes in the other Tomahawk. There you go. A full minute faster, 25% faster than this one, than in the other car, which is pretty amazing. So, all right. So there are fastest 3 cars. Kind of show you if you're going to do your time trials. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this special video of the fastest cars currently at the making of this video of Gran Turismo 7. I appreciate everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.